Some of the best-loved puppets from children's TV down the years came together for a one-off event this weekend. Icons including Muffin the Mule, Sooty and Zippy were at Birmingham City University with actors and puppeteers.
Now, some of the best-loved puppets from children's television over the years were on stage for a one-off event this weekend. Icons including Muffin the Mule, Sooty and Zippy were at Birmingham City University with actors and puppeteers. There were rare clips and demonstrations of puppeteering skills from some of the top professionals in the business.
It's fantastic, isn't it? You get the names behind the puppets. You think of, Hartley Hare, Zippy, Hacker and Dodge, but you never see the people operating them or realise quite how much hard work goes into it.
And we've even got Thunderbird puppets here.
I know, it's incredible. I have to say that when we started planning this event for Kaleidoscope, we didn't actually expect to have as much as we do. The puppeteers kind of clubbed together to bring along even more than we thought.
And this is Hacker and Dodge, some of TV's most fantastic characters. And we're going to meet them and their friends a bit later.
Wes! Little Wes!
Oh.
Do you dye your hair?
No, it's all my own. Can you believe that?
Even the barren bit at the back?
Did they just ask about Wes's hair? Incredible. Join me later for the weather.
And the classic television puppets brought together for a special celebration.
Now, most of us, whatever our age, have fond memories of our favourite TV puppets. Zippy, Orville, Sooty, Hartley Hare, or if you're a bit younger, Hackety Dog.
What if you remember all of them?
I do actually, yes.
Very old, like me. Anyway, some of the small screen's biggest stars came together for a one-off celebration event in Birmingham. And as you'd expect, they ran riot with some help from their puppeteers. Wesley Smith did his best to keep them under control.
Happy Birmingham, everybody. Yes, I'm Zippy from Rainbow.
They're icons of children's television, sure to bring back memories of happy hours spent in a world of fantasy and fun. Held at Birmingham City University, it was the first time so many of them had come together at an event.
It's incredible. I have to say that when we started planning this event for Kaleidoscope, we didn't actually expect to have as much as we do. The puppeteers kind of clubbed together to bring along even more than we thought.
In the old days on Muppet Show, we had cables.
Some of Britain's top puppeteers gave masterclasses on their experiences, working on programmes including The Muppet Show, Rainbow, Sesame Street, and films including Star Wars and the latest released Dark Crystal. What would you like to be in, Little Do?
Anything! Give me a job!
Do you like to read ITV News Central?
Yes! I'm so sorry. I have no control.
People in the street wouldn't know me, which is quite nice, but they obviously know the character. So you're listening to every word I say, aren't you? Yeah, he's making sure I say the right thing.
Well, I think there's a little bit of everybody in him. Yeah, I think you can recognise yourself in some part of him.
Hartley, what's it like working with Nigel Plaskett?
Well, Wesley, I can't tell you really because I've never spoken to him, But I do notice he's around whenever I wake up.
Before Andy Pandy, Bill and Ben and Sooty and Sweep, there was Muffin the Mule, the first children's TV puppet to appear after the war.
Somebody's buried some treasure, yes, and...
This clip was thought to have been lost forever, but was recently rediscovered by chance in a sale of old movies.
It was my grandparents who used to work and own Muffin back in the 1940s, 50s, 60s and beyond. He was very much the first one, and the first one that children could lose themselves in their imagination with.
And very much from today, Hacker and Dodge.
It's a privilege for you to have us on ITV Meal
It's the first time, isn't it?
And last after this, I would hope.
Probably, yeah.
We like exclusives on ITV News Central.
Do you?
Yeah. What can you tell us about yourself that no one knows?
I'm really a cat.
And no puppet event would be complete without Thunderbirds. The show was an international hit back in the 60s, and it's still with us in form today. We were also graced by the presence of one puppet who was featured not in a children's show, but one very much for grown-ups, Spitting Image, made in Birmingham. What do you think of the different characters you've met?
Well, you're very funny. Oh, sorry, is that not what you meant? Oh, the puppets! The puppets are lovely. I love puppets. Puppets are very funny and gorgeous.
All day long, fans of all ages wallowed in nostalgia, including the Midlands' very own ITV mascots of the 60s and 70s, Tinger and Tucker. But enough from me, let's leave the last word with our puppet pals.
I'm Zippy.
And I'm Hacker the Dog.
The Queen.
Dodge the Dog.
And Hartley Hare.
ITV News Birmingham.
Yes!
Where do I collect the check?
You're meant to say Birmingham.
Bet you've been reminiscing like us
Yeah.
about all the puppets you remember.
They've all just been hired, by the way. They're going to be in next week.